Simon Cowell, the renowned television personality and judge on the popular talent show America's Got Talent, is known for his critical yet fair judgment when it comes to choosing talent. He has become a figure synonymous with finding the next big star, and throughout the years, he has witnessed countless auditions, some of which have left lasting impressions. One such moment occurred during an episode of America's Got Talent, when Simon Cowell hit his golden buzzer for a 13-year-old singer with an angelic voice, creating a moment that would go down in history. This was a moment that stunned both the audience and fellow judges and highlighted the emotional and dramatic power of the golden buzzer, which sends a contestant straight to the live shows. This particular scene began with the anticipation building as the young singer, who had an aura of both innocence and maturity, took the stage. The atmosphere was electric, and the audience was curious about what was to come. The nerves were palpable, but there was also an undeniable sense of potential radiating from this young talent. As she began to sing, the room fell silent, and all eyes were glued to her. The first notes that came out of her mouth were breathtaking. The way she carried herself, with a mixture of confidence and humility, made it clear that she was no ordinary 13-year-old. She had the kind of voice that made people stop in their tracks, the kind that connected with you on an emotional level. Her voice was both pure and powerful, something that seemed almost beyond her years. The performance was not just technically sound, but it was filled with such raw emotion that it resonated deeply with everyone in the room. The song she chose was one that highlighted her vocal range and allowed her to demonstrate the depth of her talent. Each note was delivered with precision, and her ability to convey emotion through her voice was exceptional. She was not just singing, she was telling a story with every word, every note. The passion she infused into her performance left the audience mesmerized. The judges, who have seen thousands of contestants perform, were visibly moved. They exchanged glances, and there was an unspoken acknowledgement that they were witnessing something extraordinary. Even before the performance reached its crescendo, it was clear that this young girl had something special. She had a unique gift, one that many aspiring singers only dream of having. The chemistry between the judges and the contestant was palpable, as they watched her give it her all on stage. As the song reached its climax, there was a collective sense of awe in the air. The audience erupted into applause, and the judges began to give their feedback. They were all impressed by her vocal abilities, but there was more to it than just the technical aspects of her performance. It was the way she moved through the song, the way she made it her own, that truly captivated them. It was clear that she was not just a performer but an artist, someone who had the potential to touch hearts and inspire others. And then, Simon Cowell, who is known for his tough and often brutally honest critiques, stood up. The audience held its breath, wondering what his thoughts would be. Would he be as critical as he often is, or would he recognize the potential that everyone else had seen? As the judges turned to look at Simon, he didn't waste any time. With a smile that was both genuine and wide, he walked toward the stage, signaling that he was about to make a big decision. As he reached the young singer, he paused for a moment to gather his thoughts. The audience was on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting his reaction. And then, with a dramatic flourish, Simon Cowell pressed the golden buzzer. The sound of the buzzer echoed through the auditorium, and the crowd erupted into a frenzy of excitement and applause. The golden buzzer, a coveted feature of the show, automatically sent the contestant to the live rounds, bypassing the traditional elimination process. It was a moment that made history. The 13-year-old, who had just been on stage performing her heart out, was now on the fast track to becoming one of the stars of America's Got Talent. The golden buzzer was more than just a button, it was a recognition of her immense talent, her dedication, and the promise of what was yet to come. The young singer, overwhelmed with emotion, burst into tears. It was a moment of pure joy, a culmination of all the hard work and dreams she had put into her singing. For her, the golden buzzer wasn't just an acknowledgement of her talent, but a symbol of the possibilities that lay ahead. It was a moment she would never forget, a moment that would define the trajectory of her career. As she stood there, tears streaming down her face, it was clear that she was in the midst of a life-changing experience. The other judges, who had watched Simon's decision, also stood and applauded. They recognized the gravity of the moment, the significance of the golden buzzer. This wasn't just another contestant being fast-tracked to the live shows. This was a young talent who had demonstrated something extraordinary, something rare. Her performance had moved the judges in a way that was both emotional and sincere. It was a moment that transcended the usual standards of talent shows. It wasn't about just hitting the right notes, it was about connecting with the audience, about telling a story, and about leaving a lasting impact. In the moments following the golden buzzer, the audience continued to cheer, and the young singer's joy was contagious. Her family and friends, who had been anxiously watching from the sidelines, rushed to congratulate her. There were tears of happiness, hugs, and a sense of disbelief as they shared in the moment of victory. The realization of what had just happened began to sink in, and the magnitude of the situation became clear. This was a moment that would change her life forever, a moment that marked the beginning of a new chapter in her journey. The scene also spoke to the power of America's Got Talent as a platform. It wasn't just about giving a performer the chance to showcase their talent, it was about giving them the opportunity to have their dreams realized. The golden buzzer was more than just a way to fast-track a contestant, it was a way of recognizing that this individual had something exceptional, something worth nurturing. For the 13-year-old singer, the golden buzzer was not just a ticket to the live shows but a symbol of the recognition of her talent and potential. Simon Cowell's decision to hit the golden buzzer was a testament to his instinct as a judge. He has often been criticized for his blunt and, at times, harsh criticism. However, in this moment, he demonstrated that he could also be a source of support and encouragement for the right talent. His decision showed that he understood the importance of recognizing true potential when he saw it. The moment also highlighted his role as a mentor, someone who had the power to change the trajectory of a young performer's career with a single decision. As the show continued, the young singer's journey was far from over. The golden buzzer had opened the door, but it was up to her to walk through it. She would face new challenges, new performances, and the pressure of living up to the incredible opportunity that had just been presented to her. But for now, she was in the moment, basking in the glow of her achievement and the knowledge that her dream was closer than ever before. In the weeks and months that followed, the young singer continued to captivate audiences with her performances. Her golden buzzer moment became a defining feature of her career, a moment that was replayed over and over again on television and social media. It became a symbol of the dreams that America's Got Talent helps to make come true. The singer's success story inspired countless others to chase their dreams, knowing that, with enough talent and dedication, anything was possible. Simon Cowell's golden buzzer moment for the 13-year-old singer was more than just a dramatic television moment, it was a reminder of the power of talent shows to change lives. It was a recognition of the hard work and dedication that so many young performers put into their craft, and it was a testament to the transformative power of a single moment of recognition. For the singer, it was the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with endless possibilities and the promise of a bright future. And for the audience, it was a moment that would stay with them for years to come, a moment of joy, inspiration, and unforgettable talent.